Young Power.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the next round for your Toledo esports. Today is going to be a little bit different. I know it's a bit crazy. Perks have been coming out, but nobody has access to them in tonight's match. Also, hero bans. 3 heroes have been banned from this match. Hazard, Juno, and Venture. So let's see how that shakes things up as we get ready to begin round 1 in Lijiang Tower. I have been given all perks.
Ready for battle.
So let's see what Toledo's going up to as they get ready to go. So yeah, we're looking at Ramatra, Cassidy, Brig, Tracer, and Kiriko. I'm going for, looks like more of a brawl comp as we get ready to go. 5 seconds left on the clock.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round
And we begin as we get ready for the first objective unlocked. Tracer, she's making an early dive. How about we follow her a little bit and see what she does? We can see that EMU, Eastern Michigan, they are setting up. Tracer's going around for a flank around the sides. And she's going in. Eastern Michigan, they're also going for a brawl comp. Both are Matras, however, they've... Ooh, Toledo is down their tank pretty early. However, Reaper falls on Eastern Michigan's team. That Brig is low, but she's getting it in. Healed up. Lucio is pressuring that objective, but Tracer's going for her. Now Lucio's low. There's not much more he can survive. Toledo has pretty much all control of his objective. The Lucio's stalled. The Toledo will be securing this first objective. We're down the tank, but the tank's just about coming up. We zoom in on this Brigitte. See Eastern Michigan over here. They're getting ready to pick, and they just all go. Toledo, they're down that Brigitte. That Cassidy's alone. High Noon early on, no kills, but High Noon, you don't really want to expect much. Toledo has pushed them down, but Toledo is down their tank. Toledo, they're down a damage as well. That Tracer's low. The Toledo's down all their damages. It's just these two supports. As we get reset, Toledo 37% on the clock. You have the two supports over here. Reaper, he's coming in, probably getting ready for Death Blossom. It's looking at 90%, looking to peak for it. Tracer's going around back. She's got Pulse Bomb. Let's see what she can do with that as she gets ready to go. Probably going for that Mora, or just trying to poke her. Leon, Toledo loses that Cassidy. May uses her ability. Death Blossom in the center gets 2 kills. That's now both supports for Toledo. That's a big play for Eastern Michigan. As the Tracer is forced to withdraw. Saves Pulse Bomb. Kitsune Rush was used at some point in that fight. Unfortunately, it was not able to be used. Great play by the Reaper of Pushpin on Eastern Michigan's team as we get ready to re-engage. Eastern Michigan has put them back. Rally by Brigitte as they get ready to go. Toledo is going down. Pulse Bomb on this May, but she clears it. Toledo just has that tank up. Tracer's far in the background over here. She's getting ready to go. Is Eastern Michigan down anyone? No. Hello, Tracer. As we get ready to re-engage Tracer, she's looking back. She's on 9%. She already used her Pulse Bomb, so she's just looking to stagger this objective. She's forcing Eastern Michigan back, and she has disappeared, as that allows Toledo to push up into the objective. Tracer, she's coming back around. High Noon, another High Noon for Toledo. They're watching the objective, but they aren't getting anything out of it. Beat drop confirms it. 90% on this objective. Cassidy's down. Toledo might lose his first point. 1%. Unfortunate, but this was a great first point for Toledo. As we get ready to go.
Score.
Seems we have some questions about the... Oh, we got pause as well. The match has been temporarily paused. Complaints have been raised about Juno being banned. Apparently, she's gotten eaten in chat. You can take a quick peek at that. Interesting in terms of what I've been hearing. Only Ashe has been banned at the moment due to her crouching and getting a weird hitbox. So I'm not sure why these three are banned. I noticed it earlier. I assumed it was some rule that I might have missed, but apparently not. As we have a little bit of technical difficulties. It looks like Juno at least is going to be unbanned. Let's see what's going on. Workshop code is messed up. Does not surprise me. This workshop is not the best. Complaints that Malga has not been banned. Honestly, fair. It looks like this first map might actually be restarted. Questions are being raised. Okay, it looks like we're just going to be jumping right back into the fight, I guess. Leave as much anyways. Okay, the workshop has been updated, but it looks like they'll still be banned. Okay, where it looks like we are unpausing it at the moment. Sorry about that weird delay. I have no control over it. I still feel a little bad. As we get ready for the next round, Toledo, they aren't changing anything around. Personally, I would lose the Brigitte, and Toledo has lost the Brigitte. Switch it out for Anna. Because, yeah, against a Ramatra, Brigitte's rather weak, so... Venture, Juno, still banned. I believe Hazard's banned at the moment, still too.
2, 1. Round 2.
But, looks like we're playing it out regardless. No one's going for anything too funny in terms of boop-oops. As Toledo pushes up. Eastern Michigan, they have got Malga, who's trying to get an early pick going on. Zarya is barraging them. Tracer, she's doing a far backline, as you can see down over here. But it looks like the Cassidy scared her off. This Toledo is struggling. Woo, down it goes. May is doing great objective control. Lucio boops off the Zarya. As that Malga has dived deep into Toledo's spawn room. This Anna is in a bad spot. Shielded by the Zarya. To get ready to re-engage. Taking some damage from somewhere. Let's take a peek at this Kiriko as we get ready to fight again. Nice headshot on the Malga. She's just taking an off angle. Here we've got the soldier right in. Looks like he's going to potentially try to get for anti-air, but nobody's going for Farah. Farah's great in this map just for booping off these bridges over here and on the other side. Usually they're diving on the backside, taking an off angle. Let's see what they do as we get ready to fuse. The Zarya is walled off. The break has come back and Zarya is dead. Down goes the Kiriko too. Toledo is losing quite a lot. Down both supports as they're diving that soldier. Soldier and Cassidy die in the engagement. It's a team wipe. Eastern Michigan's up to 50% already. So, it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. It has changed, switching over to Sojourn instead of Soldier, so try and get some early picks on that Cassidy. No shots hit by the looks of it. Zarya looks like they're sneaking up on the Malga, but the Malga is here to do that. Kitsune rush for Malga is broken. Let's see what they do. Is that Malga's double machine gunning, stomps on Zarya's head, and gets that Cassidy as they're diving. Staggering this Brigitte by the looks of it. Unfortunate for Toledo. That Brigitte is going to be coming back later. 90%. Can't rush over the bridge. He's got protection from the high noon. Oh, unfortunate. High noon gets two people as it gets walled off by the Malga.
Defeat.
An unfortunate loss for Toledo as we go into the next round. We're going to see what happened with the hero bans. So let's see the play of the game. Ramatra by Eastern Michigan's Violet. Let's see it. Early on, kills the Brigitte. Nice. Gets the cast too. Kiriko teleports away, but she's killed quickly after. And kills the other, assists in the other one. So we will be back momentarily. Hopefully it's working. We will see later.
Now entering Midtown.
Welcome to Midtown. So, everything should be fixed, hopefully.
Initiating match.
25 seconds is getting ready to go. Toledo looks like it'll be starting on defense first round. If I saw that peak early, but we will see as we get ready to go. 10 seconds till sides are confirmed. Let's see here. Toledo will be attacking first. Alright. So it looks like they're sticking mostly to the same thing that they had last time. And a Kiriko, great picks for support. A Soldier and Sojourn for a bit more range. And Ramatra, it looks like they're going for a bit of a more rangy brawl. We'll see as Toledo gets ready. On the other side, we have Eastern Michigan. They are also going for another Ramatra on this brawl comp. May, a Cassidy, and Juno. It's going to be interesting to see how this match plays out. As they're taking their defensive positions. Toledo, looks like we're getting ready to fight. Doors unlocked, it's all ready to go. As Toledo gets in, that's Sojourn. She's gone pretty fast early on. Diving into their backline. Ramatra looking for a fight. He's trying to poke it. And is up top, keeping everybody alive. Soldier's taking a window spot. Sojourn's on the other side. Let's see what she's doing. Disruptor shots to wall off some spots. They're going for that. Soldier's coming up for that. Juno doesn't get it. Down the Soldier, and down the May. It's tied up as it's a 4v4. Both down to support. Toledo has the advantage health-wise, but they just lost the Soldier. They have no damage. It's just this Ramattra. Down goes the Kiriko. And they're going to have to fall back. And it can only do so much. She has antied them, but yeah. Ape, he's not looking so good back here. I had a bit of a T-posing Ramattra. Haven't seen that before. That's interesting.
How's it hanging? Hey there.
Sojourn's looking for an early pick. So we get ready to go. They're still down the Ramattra, so they can't peek too far. Ramattra's coming back. They're just trying to park it. 2.5 minutes left on the clock before Toledo has to launch the objective. That May's low, but she does go into her icicle. Toledo, they're going off a side angle. Let's see if they do. Ramattra comes to counter. Is it the punching fight? Toledo, Eastern Michigan has halted. Both sides are down their tanks. Toledo is down to nano boost. Let's see what Toledo can do with that. May is killed. They are pressuring it. 1 kill from Nano is not bad, but that's alt economy is not going to be the nicest. Down to damage and support. It's just this Anna left. She's going to stagger for Toledo, unfortunately. As they're now back into, they've respawned. Let's take a peek and see what this Ramattra's doing. As he's out, just trying to get some early damage on. 77% till his ult. As he is just looking for it. Brig is rallying, and they are getting that Ramattra. Toledo's down their tank. They only have 1:20 left on the clock. It is not looking good for Toledo right now. Trying to go for early picks. Ramattra has his ult. Toledo has 3 ults, and that Kitsune Rush with Tac Visor is powerful. Let's see what Toledo does as we come into the last potential minute for this attack objective.
60 seconds remaining.
Ramattra's going down. He's taking a lot of damage. Toledo really should be considering popping some of those ults as down goes the Ramattra. Down goes Soldier. 40 seconds left. It looks like Toledo is trying to go for a push, but that is not looking good for Toledo. They're down to Kiriko. The Cassidy does fall, but it's not looking good for that Sojourn just alone up there. She dies out of there for the rest of her team, but only 30 seconds left. It's now or never. Violet's taking quite a lot of damage on that Ramattra. It's another punching battle. Satellite Blaster. And we're popping a lot of ults right now. Let's see what they do. Kid Rush coming out too.
This ends now.
High Noon gets 2 kills. That was a great High Noon from Eastern Michigan. It's just the Ramattra left on Toledo's team. And down they go. Unfortunate. Overtime for just a little bit, but it's probably not going to be enough for Toledo. As we switch over to the other side. Round 1 is complete.
How's it going?
Score 0-0. Switching sides.
Unfortunate. There is no capture progress for Toledo. All Eastern Michigan has to do is touch this objective, and they will secure the win here. That's it. Let's see what Toledo can do as they get ready to go on the defensive for round 2. Pop into their spawn room over here. 10 seconds left until they have to pick. We're going to see what comp they're going for. It's going to be interesting what they want to do. Are they going to stick with that brawl comp? Possibly try and counter the Zarya. Toledo is ready to go. However, as we can see, Eastern Michigan has swapped it up too. Toledo not so much just picking up that Zarya, but while Eastern Michigan, they have a Mauga. That's some serious firepower. Also switching around for a Sojourn and a Genji. Lucio coming in. They're going to full dive. Pretty much everyone but this Mauga. They're probably just looking to touch it. That's all they're going to need, is to get U Toledo distracted and touch. And then that's it. U Toledo setting up. They got a Kiriko Sojourn up top. A soldier over there.
1.
I'm pretty sure they have an
Attackers incoming.
Anna somewhere. There's the
Defend
Anna up top.
Objective A.
Sojourn's looking for an early pick. Eastern Michigan is going up the center of the path. Down goes U Toledo Zarya very early on, as Eastern Michigan has already started contesting this point. All it is this Kiriko and Soldier. It's going to be all over in just a second, and it is.
Victory.
A very fast win for Eastern Michigan on round 2. They confirm it just by touching it. Unfortunate for U Toledo. But let's see what the play of the game is as we get ready for the next one. Pushpin playing Cassidy. Probably going to be this really good Deadeye. 2 kills on Deadeye is really good. Confirms a 3rd kill on the Kiriko. Great! And a 4th kill on the Ramatra. A great play as we get ready to go into the 3rd round. Potentially the last one for U Toledo if they can't pull out a win here. Looks like there are switching to Servasa, but we will see you in a minute. Welcome back as we get ready for the potentially the last point for U Toledo. It's Servasa. Interesting map system we have, which allows you to ban one map, and when there's only 2 maps to pick, U Toledo was stuck with Servasa. Let's see how they can play it out. We have Blue's team over here, so we need to go to the other side.
Ready for battle.
Center objective will be the first one here in market, like always, as we get ready to go. Toledo, looks like they're mixing it up a bit. They swapped out a damage, and they have now a May. So you go to Tracer, a Roadhog is interesting
5,
call.
4.
Juno and Kiriko, let's see what they do as we get ready to engage.
Initial flashpoint. Market.
As we get ready to go, market first objective. Toledo, they're taking an early advantage. However, oh, Eastern Michigan is already on the objective. Very good. Both sides feet. Oh, down already. Toledo is already down. That's May. As the Roadhog objective is low. Not getting a lot of help. Ooh, that is unfortunate for Toledo. They're down their tank. They're down damage. They might be down some supports too soon. May well keeping them safe, but they do lose that Juno. Is May trying to get an early pick? Trying to get those long range shots off, but not hitting them. Malgus hiding in here with a Lucio. Interesting call, but it has worked for Toledo. However, Toledo has walled off the Malgus. He is looking very low. Kiriko dives in, and Eastern Michigan is down their tank. Toledo really needs to put some pressure on that. This May is doing some serious damage. Toledo has gone. Looks like they're going to be getting capture of this center objective. Toledo has captured the objective, but Eastern Michigan has 69% already, almost 70%. If Toledo cannot allow them to touch, it will be all over. May is going to be a critical asset here, walling him off. Let's see if Zarya's gone back from the team for a while. Taking a good amount of damage, but cleanses it with the shield. Malgus diving in. Blade by the Genji. Going for it. Let's see what he's doing. He gets a kill. Toledo has lost quite a bit, but Eastern Michigan, they're down their tank. That forced him off. Toledo got 50%, but Eastern Michigan has secured this objective. 10%, and they're on it for that extra percentage. Looks like Eastern Michigan will get this first point. First flashpoint has been secured. They're going for the next flashpoint.
Next flashpoint, Ruins.
Which has not been pinged for me. Over here we have Ruins. Eastern Michigan has the advantage. Oh, they are going for stealth. Look at that. Possibly going. Oh, look at that! Rolled off by Toledo. A blizzard, which will get that. Oh no! Managed to get secured.
In 10 seconds.
Eastern Michigan's down 2 by this tank over here. Zarya, she's at full energy, getting dope.
Flashpoint unlocked.
Nobody's on this flashpoint. This Sojourn's low, and they lose it. Lucio and Kiriko, they are getting this objective, and they'll get some percentage points for Eastern Michigan. But unfortunately, there's not much. Zarya Gravwell has killed the Lucio, as Toledo secures control of this objective. 12% for Eastern Michigan, as Toledo begins to pressure Eastern Michigan. Down goes that Genji pretty early on. It's a good pick by that May, which gives him more of a range that isn't usually afforded. Walding off the tank! The May does what she can, but it's not enough. Satellite Blaster allows Toledo to push them off this objective, where Eastern Michigan hasn't taken many losses as they're diving down through here. Let's see if they can do. Toledo's falling back. Sojourns are ulting both of them. Down goes the Kiriko. Down goes the other Sojourn. Down goes the Zarya. Toledo has lost 3 of their supports. This May's staggering, but it's not enough. Toledo, they will be getting pretty good percentage points, 83%. Eastern Michigan has that 12% they're building on. Up here we have the Genji waiting for an ambush as Toledo gets ready to re-engage. Looks like they're going for another ambush. I've never seen a Mauga go for this much for ambushes, and Toledo has no idea. Oh, great ult combo from Eastern Michigan. That is a very fast team wipe. But 2 ults were picked for it. Wow, I've never seen this kind of ambushing from a team, much less with a Mauga. Usually you're expecting this from a Wrecking Ball. Toledo, they're respawning and getting ready to re-engage. Down the Ana pretty early on. Toledo being down sport's not going to be good. Down the May. Eastern Michigan, it's 10% left, and this second objective's theirs. Mauga, he's got these double miniguns firing, and Eastern Michigan has secured this objective. Next one, very close, but they're still going to have to wait 30 seconds for this to unlock. Does Toledo get some time to regroup? May's trying to pressure this Genji. May's a pretty good counter to Genji. Genji hasn't been forced off though, getting some early picks up to 50% for Blade. Toledo loses both their supports, but they have to pop that Zarya ult, which does force out beat drop from that Lucio.
Flashpoint unlocked.
It's a team wipe on Toledo, and Eastern Michigan is beginning to capture this final objective. This is their third objective. If they win it, it's all over. As Toledo gets ready to re-engage, they have their whole team here, which is the benefit of losing everyone at once. Getting trapped early on. Interesting call. May forces her ult, which forces Mauga to leave as they re-engage in a different objective. Kit rush from Eastern Michigan allows for great things. Mauga gets antied, but unfortunately, Toledo just lost 4/5 of their team. All I had was that Juno. A Reaper for anti-tank work is a good call, but they're losing that May. Will it be enough as we get ready? 35% left for Eastern Michigan. If Toledo can't contest this objective, it's all over for him. Blade on that Genji as he's going for it. Handling that Zarya.
Covering you.
That 10% Toledo has to touch. If they can't touch this objective, it's all over. Reaper's going for it. Zarya's going for it. Unfortunately, it's not enough. And that is all it for Toledo in this game against Eastern Michigan. But before that, and before we call it, let's watch play of the game.
Play of the game.
Violet playing the Mauga. Let's see what happens in this play.
This ends now.
Nice crush on the Kiriko, confirming a kill on her. Gets the ulting Sojourn. And kills that Zarya, I believe. Yep. Goes into a corner. It was a good match, and I hope you all enjoyed it. We will see you next week at 8 o'clock for the next game by the Toledo Rockets. Have a nice night, everyone.